if you happen to have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, Venus dominant in your natal chart, or if you're cross watching for Scorpio, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate. Keep in the back of your mind that not every single detail may apply to your situation. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. Understand that the roles can be reversed in the reading. Please don't rush to any type of rash decisions based on what you hear from what is actually a general reading. You would like a reading based on your own personal energy. You can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Going to go over some sensitive topics. If you're not prepared for that, or that's not your preference, please go ahead and exit this reading at this time. Let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for the Scorpio nation for the next 7 days. All right, Scorpio. You had a King of Wands in your reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And what this is looking like to me is that somebody's just really getting on your nerves this week. Something that somebody is saying. I like to start the reading off this way, but this has something to do with someone that's around you, Scorpio. There's some type of underhanded behavior, some type of aggression that's coming from someone. Someone could be bullying someone this week. I also feel that some of you could be in a violent relationship with someone. But what it's really giving me is that somebody's running their mouth real heavily this week, to the point that it's like, oh my God, again. Like somebody's really giving you a headache. They're giving you the runaround in some particular situation. There's some type of disruption, some type of setback that either you're dealing with someone, like pertaining to someone, because this would be you in the reading, Scorpio. Like this is someone creating this atmosphere for you, or there's a particular situation that where you're having some type of setback. You feel like somebody is just out of control. Or this is you feeling like you don't have any control over what's going on around you. You guys are saying, whatever the case, Scorpio, it may be time to clear and shield your energy. We're going to look at that a little bit more in your situation. I definitely see something weird going on in the background of your reading. If this is a relationship, it feels like it's a trust factor. It's either there's someone that you don't trust, or this is just you. Maybe you don't trust yourself. And maybe that's why your thoughts are running you ragged. Because it feels like this week you're having to make a decision about something, and it seems like you're kind of fumbling the ball with that. It seems like some type of plan that you're making is frustrating you. Yep, treading. This is you treading lightly in a particular situation. Maybe you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around someone. Shock. Let's see what this is about. You're shocked at something. Are you afraid of something? I definitely see someone yelling, someone laughing. Are you afraid? It's either like a fear-based reaction to something. Or this is just your circumstances. Like I said before, you got some type of upheaval, a situation that you feel like you can't really control. Yeah. Okay. I see what's going on. You hear anything in the background? That's my baby. He's playing with his cars in the background. Yeah. For some of you, this is someone that you're coupled with. This is the person, like I said, that's aggravating you, getting on your nerves, saying some things that are very underhanded. Let's see what's really going on. What's really going on in the background, because it feels like you're about to find out the truth about something, or you've been suspecting something about someone. Yeah, that's what this is. I definitely feel like there could be some type of, for some of you, physical abuse that could be going on in a particular relationship. There's a lot of complaining going on in the background, like someone is complaining to other people about you. Let's make it very clear. You got some conversations that are going on in the background. I think this week Scorpio. Someone is coming across as completely unavailable to you. Maybe they're inaccessible in some type of way. Some type of backstabbing behavior. This is why someone's acting kind of cold, kind of distant. Seems like you've been down this road before with this person who you might feel has severe rage issues. Scorpio. Let's pick up where we left off. Talking to you about somebody's demeanor this week. Now, this doesn't have to be a love relationship that we could be talking about. This could be a friend of yours, a so-called friend, okay? Because it feels like there could be an acquaintance that maybe you have your suspicions about, right? Because I did say you're treading carefully. You're distrustful of a particular situation or circumstance. Something that you see this week kind of alerts you that maybe there's something suspicious that's going on. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn placements. Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, Death card. There you are, Scorpio. This situation may involve a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This Scorpio could possibly have Earth sign placements. Definitely some secrets are coming out this week. And maybe due to this, this is what the shock is in the situation. Got the devil once again. Okay, so something that you're finding out this week may shock you. Like, what is it though? Okay, it's somebody's lies. The Lovers to Gemini. They entered your reading, Gemini and Leo. Let's see what's going on with this King of Wands. Somebody's living a double life, okay? They act one way, temptation. They act one way in your face, and behind your back, someone is doing something entirely different, and this confirms it. Temptation. So maybe this is you wondering if something is going on behind your back. Please stop him. Behind your back, or someone might be wondering this about you. Like if somebody is back to their old selves again. Yes. See, somebody's in a relationship or they're married and they've got somebody on the side. So this is the situation that's breaking the trust. That's the trust factor in a particular situation. Okay, so someone may be attracted to someone at work, balance career and home life. So this might be that somebody is spending a lot of time at work. Somebody is suspicious due to somebody's change up, spending time away. Okay. Yeah. There's a few things going on in this reading, so bear with me, Scorpio. I see somebody exiting the reading, and then for some of you, I see somebody coming back. For some of you, this temptation could be, since someone is returning to the situation, this could be somebody's ex, somebody that they're creeping with on the side, because it does feel like someone may still have connections, an emotional connection to someone from the past, an ex of theirs. And since you guys might be going through some tension right now, there might be somebody else that they feel like they're finding an escape with. Like they're not fighting with them, the sun. There might be a Leo. Somebody might have Leo placements in their chart. That's the shock. This is the truth. So some of you are discovering the truth, or this is a past tense situation. For some of you, you've already seen the truth in your situation. That somebody is shooting their shot with somebody else. So this week, it feels like what's on your mind is this. Whether or not you feel like you can continue to go on in the situation the way that it is. Because by the looks of it, Scorpio, or it could be even your cross watcher, because like I did say in the beginning, the roles could be reversed. Seems like somebody's not happy here. Reassess present relationships and leave behind those who do not support you. Be clear what you are committing to. So I think that's what someone is doing this week. I think this is you reassessing a relationship. And if whether or not it's time for you to leave something behind. I said it feels like something is very troublesome. It's very bothersome to you. I said in the beginning, you feel like you're walking on eggshells surrounding someone, and it seems like because the truth has already surfaced, or for some of you, the truth has already surfaced, especially in a love relationship. Death card is the result. So this feels like this is an ending for you. Can you turn that down? This is where the road ends for some of you, or this is you finding out that maybe your person, maybe an earth sign, has been creeping with a Scorpio. So maybe you are not the Scorpio, maybe somebody else is. I mentioned to you that I see someone coming back. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. See, somebody's creeping with. There's definitely two women, one man in this reading. Whether or not this is a straight couple or a same-sex couple, this would still apply. Okay, there's definitely somebody creeping on the side. That's the temptation. This is somebody that has a lot of groupies around them. They're spending time with other people. Okay, so that's the thing here with this card that says priorities. Maybe you don't feel like the priority. Maybe you feel like this person has put you on the back burner. So it feels like there's a lot of factors going into why you're making this decision. But to be honest, it feels like you've been sitting in this with this decision. You've been trying to figure this out for the longest. For some of you Scorpios, yep, Six of Cups in reverse. This is what you're suspecting. Okay. For others of you Scorpios, this feels like there's someone that, and this could be a linked story. Maybe you've already, like I said, you've already ended something with someone. And this could be this person coming back. But for some of you, like I mentioned before, just to make it clear that maybe you're in a relationship, maybe their ex pops back up and they're creeping with the ex. For others of you, like I said, you've ended it and this is the person that comes back. Someone that is at a physical distance from you that maybe you haven't spoken with in a while. And for some of you, this could be a family member. Capricorn is persistent. Capricorn is, you got Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Queen of Wands, the Star, Aquarius. Okay. So you could have someone with this in their chart. Scorpio, you might be approaching someone, or there might be a Scorpio approaching you, cross watcher. However this plays out. It looks like someone, okay, someone has still been attracted to, been thinking about an ex of theirs. It's like someone doesn't feel like it's possible to reconcile with their ex. In fact, if some of you are involved with someone, they might be bad-mouthing their ex to you or the side piece. They could be bad-mouthing you to the side piece, making it seem like they got a direct entry in, like they're going to kick you out of the situation and they've got a sure shot with you. Either way, it seems like someone's coming back. For some of you, this is a family member. Someone's trying to reconnect with you. They're trying to bridge the gap because someone realizes that maybe because of past situations, the way that they acted in the past, that it resulted in a situation where you don't want anything to do with them. It's because of something that someone said. It feels like somebody put their foot in their mouth, this sort of thing. Scorpio. Someone expects you to turn them down, Scorpio. Yeah, especially if this is a Cancer or a Taurus. That's who this earth sign could be Could be a Taurus. And this Page of Cups could be a Cancer. Somebody added insult to injury with a particular situation. Scorpio. Yeah, fate. So someone feels like it's fated to maybe see you again, talk to you again. For some of you, this isn't happening yet. Like this person has not come your way yet, but they're thinking about it. They're thinking about saying something to you. Someone has really been struggling in their lives. And that might be something that you don't know. Because maybe, you, like I said, your interactions with this person have been either obsolete or they've just been rare. Or not at all. Scorpio. Somebody has a drinking habit. I can still see you standing there. Somebody may feel like no matter what they put you through, hey Danica, no matter what they put you through, that maybe, hey Miss Brown Empress, that maybe you're still going to be there. Yeah, you didn't imagine it. That's what I mean. You see the truth about something. You didn't imagine it. This is actually playing out. Whatever this happens to be. So let's see, are they going to get in contact with you? Earth signs are dominating this reading. So this, like I said, it must be an earth sign for some of you that we're talking about. What are they bringing to the table? What are they bringing to the situation? Okay, you might have earth in your chart as well. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, yeah. Someone has been struggling with something. If it's not you, we're going to get to that. That could be you. Let's see. What is someone coming to do? They want to talk to you. They feel like you guys have had tension in the past, that they made their mistakes. And maybe they've been waiting for you to reach out, Scorpio or cross-watcher, but you haven't. For some of you, this King of Pentacles is a Virgo. Some of you are estranged from your father or your baby's dad. And things haven't been vibing between you. And maybe you have moved away from this person. They're coming to clear the air with you. They're coming to clear things up. Somebody feels like they burn their bridges with you, Scorpio or cross-watcher, and they're going to try to fix the situation with you, try to get things back on track. Especially if maybe what's been brought up in arguments is a divorce. Somebody's going to try to convince you that they don't want a divorce or they don't want this separation to happen. In fact, you see their behavior doesn't change with this situation. Somebody ends up giving you the runaround. I don't know. Okay, by the time that this person comes back, if there was a third person involved, it looks like they've left the situation. They left their baby's mom or this sort of thing. I don't know. Did somebody leave you pregnant, Scorpio? Like leave you during a pregnancy? Illusion is in the outcome. With this King of Wands. I think this was in the beginning. Someone painted a good illusion for you that they wanted something for the long term, but it feels like there was a lot of broken promises connected to this. Either way, it feels like for some of you within the next 7 days, whether or not this person comes forward, and it looks like it's going to be on their mind. It's going to be at least be a passing thought about whether or not they should say something to you. Someone might elect not to say something to you at this moment. Because maybe they feel like the tension is too fresh. Yeah. They may have put you through a lot to the point that maybe you did feel broken. So this person has already left your life. But I mean, for some of you, if you decide to entertain this situation again, Scorpio or cross-watcher, listen to your intuition. Because as we learned in the beginning of the reading, you didn't imagine it. So it feels like there might be a lot for you to think about. And maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is playing out this week. And this is you really thinking about this, right? We talked about that at the top of the reading. You're reassessing relationships. So this is a reassessment as if something is coming back. Whether this is a platonic relationship or this is a romantic one, it feels like, yeah, it's saying be clear about what you're committing to. So I think that that might be something that you could be considering coming up or not. It just depends on where your mindset is at the time that this comes back. But for some of you, this has something to do with a child. There may be a child intertwined in the middle of this. I did say you may have a child with someone, or this is a parent-child situation. Or maybe there's just tension and a lack of trust between you and a parental figure or a role model in your life. Yeah, once again, children. There might be more than one child involved. This could be someone that might have children in multiple households. Yeah, somebody sees something. Somebody is shocked by what they see. This feels like something else is going on. That's with a family member. That this feels like it's with somebody that you co-parent children with, or you find it very beyond difficult to co-parent children with someone because they make it virtually impossible. At least that's what I feel from this devil card. Yeah, the cat, especially if this is a Taurus. What is it that's on your mind? You might be thinking about this person. They might be thinking about you. Seems like you're both thinking about the same things. Uncertainty. Someone is uncertain about how to approach you or what they should say after something that you've discovered about them. Or after maybe something that you've discovered about someone, because I did talk about backstabbing behavior, like this could have been a friend of yours. And you found them running their mouth about you. That could also be a situation that you could be reassessing whether or not to let a friend back into the situation. So if this is you in separation, this is the lone man, but this looks like this is the lonely man. Like someone may have been entertaining a lot of different people while they were in a relationship, side situations, you know what I mean, inattentive to you, their partner. And now it looks like something may have blown up in somebody's face. Somebody may have thought the grass was greener, and that's not really how it actually played out. Now somebody's sitting back and they're lonely, and they're thinking about you, thinking about calling you. And that's what's been on their mind for the longest. And maybe they're wondering what's on their mind is, are you over this? All right, let's actually see. What are they thinking about? I do exactly what I was doing, which is why the devil card was here. I don't know. They know that you know them. Yeah, okay. They're afraid to contact you. They're thinking about contacting you, Scorpio or cross-watcher, but they're kind of afraid to. For others of you, this is a family member because you don't trust them. You might act as if you're not available. Or maybe some of you moved on to another relationship and you're truly not. Maybe somebody feels like you're working all the time. And so they feel like, nah, this person is too busy. They're not available. I can't get in touch with them. It'd be for a few reasons. Okay, but it feels like someone has fear about saying something to you, reaching out to you. I don't know. It feels like like I said before, you already know what to expect and how this situation usually goes with this person, but it feels like you might receive a message from a particular person coming up. If they do not contact, it does not feel like they're contacting you this week, Scorpio or cross-watcher. It feels like, but they are thinking about it. It's on their mind. And let's say if this person is married, for some of you, married or involved with someone, that situation isn't going well. So just because they might be in a relationship with someone else doesn't mean that the relationship is in a good place, because it feels like somebody is really struggling. Or for some of you, this is struggle love. It's not real genuine love any longer. Somebody is watching you. We're going to get to that. That could be somebody being watchful because they're trying to find the truth. That could be with some of you. There could be someone. No, I think I see what this is. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what else might be going on in your life. Let's go back to what might be going on with your financial situation, because I kind of felt like that might be the issue that might be worrying you and troubling you this week. Is that it feels like it could possibly be your living situation or your financial situation. You're about to have some type of success coming in if that's you. And you're worried about how something might go. Might actually go well. It might actually go in your favor, Scorpio, because if this is you having hard times, if this is you going through some type of struggle. And let's say if it has something to do with a work situation, because it feels like, yeah, that's what came out earlier, decreasing. Like this is your financial situation. Balance, career, and home life. But it feels like you're working for some of you. It feels like it's the way that you're managing your money. It might be a cash flow issue. Something's going on. It feels like there's a lot of your money going, like funneled into one particular place. Let's see, Scorpio. That's Tower once again. Going through some type of depression, Scorpio. You got a message coming in. This might be a message that you've been waiting for. Okay. That's what this feels like, right? There's some type of message. Is this about work? What's from a person? For some of you, this has something to do with employment. That's what the issue with your finances. You have a job loss. It looks like it. Something's going on with your money. I'm not sure what caused this situation. You have some type of creative talent, by the way. Whether it's just music, you paint, you dance. Oh, is this a legal situation you're going through? For some of you, it is. That's what has your money situation looking the way that it is. I still don't think I quite understand. Some of you, it's due to a divorce. And maybe you're upside down with your finances. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is a financial situation we talked about. I think that's what's on your mind. I think that's something that you're dealing with right now. This could have something to do, I mentioned with you earlier, a living situation. Some of you could be in some type of legal dispute with your landlord, or some of you might be behind in your rent or your mortgage. For others of you, I mentioned children earlier. Some of you could be in court due to a child. Maybe you're waiting for some type of decision to come in about that. You have this card that says shocked. What would you, okay. You're going through a legal situation, Scorpio. And then say it doesn't, I guess it could have something to do with a divorce. It feels like you go into a situation feeling like this is a losing battle, like you're not going to win. But for some of you, this has been an ongoing legal situation that's really draining you. And it feels like you're right at the end. You're right on the cusp of something ending. And you're worried about it. This looks like someone may come in to help you develop a strategy. Oh, yeah. Whoever you're going to court with is a liar. Somebody's a fake, a phony, or this is somebody that you're in a relationship with or you work with. This is where you see the truth about something, or this is in court. The truth is seen about someone that is trying to bring you down in some type of way. Yeah, you're going to court. Someone is accusing you of something, Scorpio or cross-watcher. And it feels like it's the anxiety of the situation that's draining you and bringing you through some type of depression. Okay, that's what this is. It's the uncertainty of something. You're uncertain about how something is going to go. It feels like you have a lot hanging in the balance. Scorpio or cross-watcher having to do with children. And it just seems like this might be draining your pockets. It seems like you're trying to get out of something, get out of a relationship, or get away from someone that you feel is problematic. And it doesn't have to be that we're talking about this partner. It feels like someone could be writing things about you that are untrue. Okay. Yeah, somebody's writing things about you that are untrue. You might find out about it. Okay, so the things, I said somebody's being untruthful, somebody's being fraudulent, fake, dishonest about something. You know the truth, and what you might find out about you, about a situation, or how far someone will take something might shock you. Something that you might see or notice about someone, their character, their demeanor, and it's something that you picked up about this person a while ago. But it seems like maybe you gave someone the benefit of the doubt, and now you're saying, no, I wasn't wrong the first time. You might re-encounter this person. It could be under the same circumstances. It could be different circumstances. Maybe you might see this person in court. Yes, thank you, spirit guides. I wondered how far this would go. Thank you for the confirmation. That's what I was feeling, and now that's what the cards are saying. It's like this person is unrecognizable to you in court. Like, and they're saying things, like I said, against you that are untrue. And it just seems like, wow, really? Either way, it feels like this person could possibly be crafting something, writing something, saying something about you, and there's someone else that's in on it, and they're helping them. They're helping aid the BS of it all against you. And it seems like something is a bit shaky. It's a bit touch and go, and you don't know how this is going to go. And it feels like you're fighting a losing battle. Might be how you're feeling. But see, they don't know who they're messing with, Scorpio. It seems like no matter what hurdles or curveballs someone throws at you, you're still standing. Or this is what your guides are encouraging you to do, okay? Because it feels like somebody has declared war against you legally for some of you. And it seems like this situation actually, there's some type of good news that comes out of this. That might be the shock. You're like, wow, this worked out in my favor. It looks like yes, because the truth is seen. Yeah, it might be your baby's dad that you are taking to court. But for some of you, somebody's going to take the cowardly way out. They're not going to be real. They're not going to be honest. They're going to craft some type of weird strategy to defeat you. But in the end, it does not work. In the end, it looks like this person makes themselves look like a clown. Scorpio or cross-watcher. So how does this go? Holy Spirit for the Scorpio. The Magician. successful beginnings. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Okay. Whatever you need will magically appear, say your guides. And it might be a strategy. It might be you pulling a rabbit out of a hat at the 11th hour. And that might be what turns things around. Okay, there's some type of divine guidance that steps in. This could be in the form of a person, okay? Or this is, like I said, someone is thinking up a strategy for you to help you out of a tough situation. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. That could be you with this worry that's on your mind. Maybe it's the things that are on your mind, the things that you're worried about that are causing you not to see things clearly. That's what I mean. So it feels like it's the guidance of someone else that steps in to help you figure things out. Feels like this is an expert. Everything happens for a reason, say your guides. So it feels like there's a big meaning behind why this is happening. It feels like there's some type of situation that comes out of this, that in the end, even though this was a very difficult situation for you, it provided you with some type of valuable information. 6 of Wands is the outcome. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. So it feels like it's time. It's time to move on to the next project. You've done a great job. Okay. So again, this feels like something comes out in your favor. Scorpio or cross watcher. Now let's see what's going on with your money. We talked about, did we finish that? No. There's something about your situation though. Maybe there is something about your financial situation that you might need to change. Something about it. Scorpio, something's interrupting the flow. It might be the way that you're spending your money. Like this part that says strategist, and maybe it's time to do something differently. You might be doing things the same way every month and find yourself in the same financial situation again and again. Like I said, it looks like you're working for some of you. And let me clear that up. If I didn't finish my thought on that earlier, if you are out of work, it feels like there is an opportunity that does come through for you relatively soon. You got to be dealing with a Taurus. There's a May Taurus or a May Gemini that comes out. Yeah, this feels like you have a difficult time balancing your finances. It might have something to do with another person. If you haven't been feeling well, it feels like it's due to the fact that you're just burnt out. You either burnt out of a person, you burnt out on a person, or this is you, like feeling like you're chasing your own tail in a particular situation, going around in circles and not coming up with a resolution. It feels like you have the ability to pull out of this situation, this mindset. Scorpio. But at the same time, in the background of your situation, it feels like, Scorpio, somebody at work is really on. Is that somebody that's watching you? Let's make it clear, okay? Because you definitely have a situation where somebody's watching, their eyes are on you in some type of way. Unless this is you, maybe you're a high profile person, maybe you work, maybe online, maybe you work as a tarot reader. Okay, somebody watching. They got their eye on you. But others of you got a hacker. So protect your information. Scorpio. It just feels like there's somebody, like I said, a fake, a fraud, this sort of thing. Somebody might be trying to steal your information, steal something from you, which is why I see the 7 of Swords here. Or somebody could be spying on a child. I know this sounds so random. Oh, somebody is a pedo. Scorpio. Anyway, it feels like you're in recovery mode this week. You're trying to race against the clock to get the money that you need to pay something off. Because it seems like there's been delays with you being able to get the money that you need to pay something on time. Namely, it feels like it's your living situation, your rent, your mortgage. You're going to be coming up with some type of an idea. Like I said, it's some type of strategy to fix your financial situation, to fix some type of bind, like I said, that you find yourself in continuously. It seems like you find a way out. Come on. I promise you somebody's being nosy, invasive, looking into your situation too hard. That's what gives me. This is a company. This is a company. Or some type of organization. Okay. When, or some type of company that is in a position of power. Oh, okay. The legal system. You're under investigation. This feels like somebody is using illegal tactics to hack into your information. This is not forever Scorpio. This storyline that's coming out, please don't force fit the reading or assume that it's you if it's not you. For others of you who had a hunch about it, this is your confirmation. Yes, you are. You're under some type of investigation or inspector, or you have some type of weirdo energy that's around you. The magnifying lens. You got to be under some type of investigation. This might be connected to paperwork, and it could be connected to where you live. It just feels like someone is coming to look for you, or somebody's hiding in the cut. I don't know. A weirdo. I don't understand what I'm seeing, but I mean, you see what I see. There's a weirdo looking way too hard at what you're doing. Or maybe this is you. Like I said, maybe you feel like you're under some type of scrutiny. I don't know. This card says next time I'll listen to my intuition. So this might be guidance from your spirit guides to be absolutely aware of your surroundings. Because it definitely feels like you're distracted. Or you just have a lot on your mind. Ooh, what is it? Let go of the old. Share your thoughts. This might be due to the fact that you have a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate this week, Scorpio. And it might be not too much of a bad idea for you to maybe confide in people that you feel are actually trustworthy. Or maybe that's the issue. Maybe you have, and maybe you kind of reached out to someone and maybe they're not available this week. I don't know. Either way, it feels like it's time to let go of the old, because it feels like, Scorpio, this is what you spend a lot of your days and nights focused on, is a whole bunch of old stuff that has happened, and maybe it's piling up, and maybe it might not be a bad idea to, if you're not sharing this with a person, then this is pen to paper, getting out your thoughts. Like I did say, this is the week that you're in recovery mode with your finances, with your health, definitely your mental health, because it feels like you're under a lot of pressure. You're having a lot of anxiety about something, or there's just some things that are happening behind the background, in the background of your situation, and you're not sure if it's happening, but you know what I mean? You're just looking for a confirmation that that's really what it is. Some of you are in codependent situations that you're clinging to. Your spirit guides are sending you a messenger this week to help you to that might be what the strategy situation is about, to help you develop a strategy on what to do. This might be a very emotional, this feels like this is the energy that you're coming off of, feeling very emotional. You're flooded with emotion, it seems like, and it feels like this week you're kind of like processing these feelings. Yeah, wash away your burdens. What did I get this for? I believe I got this for Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. Observe in silence. Same type of energy. Someone might be watching you in silence. This does not have to be, though, to the degree that I'm describing it. This could be that somebody could be watching you online. But for some of you, this is the extreme, on the extreme spectrum of this. Like someone is, like I said, being a creep, a weirdo, or they just have weird intentions. You might want to close your blinds. I'm not saying be paranoid. Please don't misconstrue what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on it, but this is somebody's story. Somebody might, yeah, you get the point. Anything else for the Scorpio nation? Archangel Uriel. Oh, your angels are definitely, they've stepped in. You must have called them in. Scorpio. That's who is sending this divine messenger to you, is your angels. Okay, yeah, they're saying take care of yourself. Self-care is surrounding yourself with people that are not energy vamps. That's part of self-care. Apologize. There's possibly an apology that could be coming in after a period of self-reflection. It seems like I mentioned to you earlier, someone is thinking about the situation, the way that they acted, the way that they said something to you. And somebody is thinking about coming in with an apology. For you, it's like, I don't really trust you anymore. I don't trust this apology. For some of you, I mentioned to you, children, a child. It seems like they may have something on their mind and maybe something that they want to express. But maybe they feel like there is a parent or a role model that's just not available. They're always working, or they don't feel like the priority in a particular situation. And this child, and it doesn't have to be a child, but I promise you, because children are so highlighted in your reading, it might be a child. They might have a lot on their mind. They might have a lot on their plate. Scorpio. So it might not be a bad idea to check in on someone. And for some of you, this is not a little child. I think that this could be a parent that could be concerned about a child's whereabouts or their safety. Even if this is an adult child of yours, because they're in a codependent, abusive relationship. And this could be someone coming by to do a welfare check. And maybe somebody's afraid to. Or maybe they tried and maybe somebody to the phone. There's a very concerned parent having to do with a particular situation connected to a child or children. In this particular situation, whoever I'm speaking to. Holy Spirit, the advice for the Scorpio nation. What is the advice, Spirit guide? You are not alone. The bottom of the deck, strength. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. We are here for you. We've never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we're sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. We talked about that. I don't know if I made it clear in the reading, but you're not alone. I mentioned to you, like right in the thick of this reading, that your angels showed up. And like I said, you must have called for them, Scorpio. Or like I said, this is the strategy. This is the guidance to call on your angels. If there's a situation that you feel is just too much for you to bear, or you feel like you cannot figure out a remedy to a situation, your guides are trying to remind you that you're not here to figure everything out on your own, that there is divine guidance that is available to you. Your guides are not going to push this on you. They're not going to force you or press you to call on them. But they're inviting you to in your situation with something that you're dealing with that you feel is just looming over your head. And for some of you, this is nothing more than a self-esteem issue. But this is what a child is going through. They might be struggling to feel special because, you know what, maybe their parents are arguing a lot, or they feel like there's just a lot of tension going on, or there's a parent that's just really struggling to make ends meet, and maybe from their perspective they don't understand. You know, it takes money to keep a household running. You know, there might be a kid that might be going through something, and a simple conversation, for some of you it may not be that simple, like whatever, apply the reading the way that it falls into your situation. But it could be a conversation that could possibly clear something up, or a compassionate ear. It feels like maybe someone wants you to hear them out this week, Scorpio. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continuous basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. Confirmation of what was just said. Lastly, dream talk. Oh, the situation with your mom? Because some of you maybe, there's a mother that's separated from their child. I tell you, and that's the mom. It's like your mom's intuition has popped in. Got this card again that says, next time I will listen to my intuition. You might feel like something is up with your child because maybe they're not around you, or they're not, you know what I mean? I'll miss you. You may need to check in with your kids, or this is your mother's intuition popping in. You're like, no, something's wrong with my kid. And I know I'm not, this card that says you didn't imagine it. Like I did say, like, I don't like talking about this. I don't like bringing it up, but I did say that there could be some type of, pedo, that's how I'm going to put it, pedo activity that maybe you're suspecting someone of, and it doesn't mean that it is the case, but maybe you're suspecting it. And this is you putting a stop to it, and maybe that's what this legal situation is about. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. This is how your spirit guides are showing up to you this week. You might get a confirmation through a dream, Scorpio, or cross-watcher. It might be about your purpose. Hand signals. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. I don't know. Maybe somebody fidgets a lot. What are you dreaming of? Maybe somebody from the afterlife. Some of you might have the ability to do to astral travel, dream characters. Somebody shows up in your dreams this week, Scorpio or cross watcher. This feels like this is somebody that may have passed. Possibly. It just seems like you might have a very active dream world. This is, like I said, where your spirit guides are trying to talk to you about something. Got this card that says strategist. That might be where, because you're so mentally caught up with a whole bunch of stuff, maybe that's the only time that they can really get you to be focused is in your sleep. But it seems like something is disturbing your sleep. Like, yeah, I don't know if you're just very nocturnal, you work nights. But there's definitely there's a message that your spirit guides are trying to float to you. All right, Scorpio Nation. Well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Scorpio, give this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. Hit the post notification bell so that you stay updated whenever I post a new video, for a sign that you're cross-watching, or whenever I go live. Scorpio, thank you for joining me today. But before I leave, please feel free to leave a comment below to maybe help another. You never know what someone else is going through, and you never know that maybe by you saying something in the comments to someone might brighten their day or might help them get through something that maybe they're going through, because it definitely feels like this someone this week is looking for some type of compassion or understanding to their situation, to just know that they're not alone. With that, Scorpio Nation, have a wonderful, beautiful, and productive week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.